And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Pippen. And the call will be against Larry Nance. That's foul number 2 for him. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Harper is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Cummings. And it's Bird in at the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And for the Bulls, B.J. Armstrong is out there with Starks. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Hill. And it's Cycli in at the 5. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bird passes to Cummings. A fader. Cycli pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that.
Well said by him. Thank you. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bounce pass, Pippen. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook finds Bird. Kick by Cummings. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here is Hill. Tries from 10, and the basket by Cycli. Cycli's got 6. Las Vegas calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bird. That one, no good. Nice D from Pippen. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Harper. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Yes, that goes in.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Bulls leading by 17. And there's the pass to Pippen. He dishes it to Hill. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pippen down low. Bird's there. Pippen kicks to Hill. Just 2 to shoot. A shot by Starks, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Las Vegas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Chicago also making a switch. Brooks checked in for Armstrong. Both free throws good from Nance. The Bulls leading by 15. Brooks outside. Starks outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Starks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
9 feet out. And the shot goes in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Starks outside. Passes it to Brooks. Down low. Here's Cycling, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now Harper. Bird a screen on Brooks. Nance outside. Cummings in the post. On the left block. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here is Starks. 11 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Gordon's checked in for Las Vegas. Free throw good, Starks. So he gets them both. Las Vegas trails by 20. Outside Gordon. Pass to Harper. Anderson with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gordon. Harper with a screen on Starks. Gordon for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Cycley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Corbin. He's covered by Anderson. And Corbin gets it to go.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here's Harper. Cummings with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Cummings. over Brooks. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 4 this quarter. Bulls leading by 20. Now here's Brooks. Feeds it to Starks. Stolen by Anderson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks to Harper. The 3. It's good from long range.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now, here is Starks. He's got 13. The pass to Corbin. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks from outside. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Newman is out there with West. Then there's Anderson, and it's Henson in at the point guard position. Here's Newman. Shot's good from West. Here's Brooks. Passes it to Corbin. Pulls it from 20, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Henson. He takes it in. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Bushland. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. And Anderson has it in the corner. Henson the pass to Anderson. Back to Henson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. That's good from Henson. And Las Vegas making a change here. Bird's checked in. Pippen's checked in for Chicago. And so he hits both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And here is Brooks. Purdue the pass to Pippen. Over Anderson. And that one's good by Pippen. 9 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Poked away. Pass to Bird. Anderson outside. Fires the 3. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Purdue. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
And that one misses. And so Bird will bring it up for Las Vegas. They trail by 16. West's screen on starts. Here's Harper. Again, Las Vegas score.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the pass to Starks. To the middle. Purdue, no luck.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Harper. Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
So for Las Vegas, Cummings, he's checked in for West, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Anderson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes to Bird. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Harper. Fades. Cycli pulls it in.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pippen outside. Right wing. Here's Cycli. Bird cover. Cycli, no good. Las Vegas trails by 18. Nance outside. He kicks it to Harper. Back to Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Now here's Pippen. Here's the screen. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Cycli. Shooting over Cummings. And the basket by Cycli.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're trailing by 18. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scottie Pippen.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Drains it from 17 feet out.
As a jump shooter, Westbrook is very comfortable hunting from mid-range.
The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Pippen. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Now here is Hill. 5 to shoot. The pass to Pippen. Takes it inside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Scottie Pippen.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Westbrook. Rebound by the Bulls. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Bird against Pippen. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Here's Ginobili. Still no points. Pass to Duckworth. Rebound by the Wizards.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
We've got Smith, also Green out there, and it's Bowl in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Here's Terry. Pass to Duckworth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris' teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. the highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score.
No good on the free throw. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, BA. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. There's the drive. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Terry. Pass to Gallinari. Oh, look at Gallo, the big man.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Smith outside. Inside, here's Bull. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Bull's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Terry. Pass to Gallinari. From down in the low post, it goes. Gallinari's got 14 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside, Anderson. Green, a screen. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by Coleman.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside, puts the move on. Second chance effort. Ginobili, no good. The Wizards have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pass to Payton. Throws it up high.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Gallinari with a screen. Here's Ginobili. He takes it in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Bull. Kicks it out to Anderson. Kick by Smith for 3. Bogues grabs the board. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gallinari for 3. Rebound Washington. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Outside Jones. Takes the 3. Rebound by Coleman.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Coleman. Here's Duckworth. Defended by Jones. Fades away. Count the basket. Duckworth's gotten his third basket of the night.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's Bowl. A minute 22 left in the third. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Bowl.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Smith, he's checked in for Smith. Perry's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ginobili, the pass to Perry. Here's Bogues. 5 on the clock. Pulls up at the elbow. Rebound by the Wizards. Green's got his fourth rebound in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Duckworth. Here's Ginobili. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ginobili's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now Anderson. Smith outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. He gets it in there. Gallinari's got 16 points now.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards, trailing by 13, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. And it's Mason in at shooting guard. Rakowski, the pass to Jones. The 11-footer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Mason with the bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And for Washington, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Now here's Jones. The three is up. Count it.
Slow defensive rotation.
Here's Bogues. Here's the pick. Pass to Mason. Here's Perry. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Bogues. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Smith passes to Jones. Here's Bukowski. And Washington again with the bucket. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Bogues. Pass to Hobson. Driving in. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Tuesday, then on Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And Washington has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Jones. Lets the three fly. And the Wizards with another three.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Bogues. Now here's Williams. Here's Mason. Pass to Bogues. Shot clock at 3. He tries for 3. No luck on that one.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Jones. Here's King. Back to Jones. From downtown. A rebound by Hobson. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Bogues. To the paint. Stop the drought. The double clutch. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
A new lineup here for Washington.
At the line for 1.
And this season, new post tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Norris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Ginobili. Bull covering.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Peyton. Down low. Here's Bull. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Here's Terry. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Hobson, covered by Smith. Here's Hobson. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Terry, following the bucket by the Wizards. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Duckworth, the pass to Ginobili. Here's Terry. Takes it inside. 6 on the shot clock. Payton with a steal. Green with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. Outside Payton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. And the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Payton. Smith with it. Good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Terry. Pass to Coleman. Over Green. Anderson pulls it down.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Payton with it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Jason Terry. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
he's going for the oop here. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jason Terry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the game. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jason Terry. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 17 seconds left in the fourth.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, Danilo Gallinari. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Here's Payton. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out
Price finds Williams. Outside, Willis. Gamble, guarded by Kirilenko. Price against Rivers. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And for his size, and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
So for New Orleans right now, Buck Williams is out there with Willis. It's Michael Jordan. Then there's Price. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan outside. Rivers gets the rebound. Seattle trails by 7. Pass to Artest. And here's Rivers. And the pass to Portis. Jordan against Artest. Here's Longley. Banked in off the glass.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Jordan looking around. Pass to Price. On the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. Price has got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Portis. Still without a basket. It's Rivers on the wing. Longley, a screen on Price. Offensive rebound, and another shot. Longley with the bucket. Longley's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jordan passes to Williams, and here is Willis, defended by Portis. Here's Rivers. Longley, a screen on Price. Rivers passes to Kirilenko. And here's Longley. And the layup falls. Longley's got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. John Paxson, he's checked in for the Sox. And a change for the Pelicans. Higgins is checked in. Willis, the pass to Higgins. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Pass to Higgins. You know, Steve, the last couple of years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have fast breaks, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the three. More threes mean more points.
New Orleans leading by 5. Jordan down low. Working on Portis.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
First one falls for him. Chambers is checked in for Andrei Kirilenko. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Paxson. Still scoreless. Here's Chambers. Pass to Longley. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan on the wing. Covered by Artest. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the pass to Portis. Longley against Willis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Both free throws good from Longley. Pelicans leading by 7. Outside Williams. Pass to Higgins. Willis with a screen on Chambers. Here's Higgins. Just 5 to shoot. Willis with a screen on Artest. Puts it up from 15. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Seattle making a change here. Dragic is checked in. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Passes it to Longley. Over Willis. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Longley.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Price against Dragic to the inside. Here's Willis. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Price.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Chambers. Nothing on the board. Outside Portis to the middle. It's stolen by Willis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Higgins passes to Vincent. Here is Price. Puts up a 3. That one misses.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Pass to Longley. Outside Portis. Here's Dragic from outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Seattle trails by 7. We've got Chambers. Dragic is out there, John Paxson. And there's Sellers. And it's Cartwright in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Chambers. And he gets it to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Vincent with it, guarded by Paxson. Johnson, a wide open look with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Sam Vincent.
And the Pelicans lead by 7. Paxson outside. The pass to Carter. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Higgins to the paint. A steal. Knocked loose. Here's Cage, defended by Chambers. Cage can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Paxson passes to Chambers. And it's good for 2. Chambers got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Takes a step back. Here's Vincent. Oh, trying for it. Six to shoot. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Seattle trails by 3. Chambers the pass to Paxson. And here is Cartwright. Paxson with the ball. To tie it up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cage has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Vincent. Here's Higgins. Johnson in the corner. There's a screen. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Seattle calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. For the Sonics, Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Cartwright. Artest comes in for Sellers. And it's Rivers in for Paxson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last break, I got a chance to hear what the Supersonics head coach said to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. We'll see if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Dragic. It's Rivers on the wing. Rebound by Williams.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Sinks the triple. And now an 8-point New Orleans lead.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Now here's Dragic, uncovered, and the basket by Chambers. Chambers got 6 here in this quarter.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Jordan dishes to Williams. Pass to Cade. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pulls up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
For the Sonics, Longley comes in for Chambers, and it's Portis in for Goran Dragic. Kevin Willis is checked in for New Orleans. Price comes in for Vincent. On defense, the Supersonics have allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Back to Willis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Longley. And again, no good by New Orleans. Seattle trails by 4. Passes it to Artest. Jordan outside.
2 minutes.
Down low. It's hauled in by Artest.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Rivers. Rocket 6 to the wing right side. Pulls it from 20. Almost, but it rolls out. New Orleans leading by 4.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Pelicans. Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Jordan against Artest. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Pass to Jordan. And no good that time. Great tee that time from Artest. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. With the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team foul. At the line for Seattle, Ron Artest.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And there's the pass to Jordan. Over Artest. It drops.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Now, here is Artest. Kicks it to Rivers. Portis sets the pick for Rivers. Williams with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Buck Williams. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Yeah, he's just a physical player. I mean, there are a lot of facets to his game, but one thing Williams could really work on would be his free throw shooting.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Portis. Kicks to Artest. Here's Kirilenko. It's good from beyond the arc. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for the Pelicans, number 2, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Portis for 3. Misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen, on a real roll.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Here's Malone. They swipe it. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Malone in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now here's Rose. 7 points in the game. Grant outside. Pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Kings. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Here's McKee. Pass to Zerbiak. They set the pick. And counted from 19 feet away. Zerbiak's got 5 now. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 15-point game. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. The Magic shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Grant. Got a hand on it. Here's Tisdale. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 11 points in the game.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the inside. Here's Tisdale. Banked it in off the glass. Tisdale's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's McKee. Pass to Zerbiak. It's rebounded by Divac. Divac.
At their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to McKee. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalued the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
So the Kings making a change here.
It's your 407 Dan Steve.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Glover. The jump hook. The bank shot. No good. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Rose. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, B.A., to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
And that one falls for Rose. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
Rose, the pass to Grant. Here's McKee. Pass to Malone. Clock at 4. Floats one, and he comes up with a bucket. Malone's got his second basket on the night.
This team looks to him to score the ball.
Outside Johnson. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Polynice has got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Hauled in by the Kings. Devon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Lewis. Give him 8. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Really good pass from Lewis that time, demonstrating once again that he's a total team player.
And the Magic call time here. Garland's checked in for Orlando. Reed's checked in for the Kings. McConnell comes in for Johnson. The Magic have got just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Garland feeling it out a bit. Here's McKee. Drops it in from 14 feet away. McKee's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you see the confidence, not shy at all about rising up from mid-range.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
McConnell against Garland.
Kings foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.56 seconds left in the third. Here's Malone. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
McConnell passes to Lewis. Here's Divac. Pass to Reed. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Lewis. The rebound by Garland.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's McConnell. Garland with the defensive effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Orlando, Derek McKee.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. And here's McConnell. Over Garland. And he gets it to go from the high post. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Kings on top, up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Magic shooting just 35% from the floor. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Malone's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Glover, the pass to Dreiling. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Now here's Garland. Outside Richardson. Reed with the rebound. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Glover. To the paint. Here's Reed. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Garland. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
McConnell outside, down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Richardson, following the score by Sacramento. Pass to Malone. It's hauled in by McConnell. McConnell's got 4 rebounds now. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Inside, here's Dreiling. It's hauled in by the Magic. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Malone, covered by Connaughton, and the bucket is good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
McConnell outside. Pass to Dreiling. The 11-footer. Chalk up 2 there. And the Kings lead by 21. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Outside Anderson. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right, the number of big trades have been more prevalent recently, and some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And Malone gets it to go.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's McKee. Pass to Zerbiak. Rose outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Now Johnson. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15. But, man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year. You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Johnson against Rose. Johnson on the wing.
Sacramento foul. Magic Johnson, 3rd personal foul.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 19. Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 19. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter.
For your 407 dance feed.
.157 left in the final quarter. Rose outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Polynice. And here's Grant. Rose outside. 4 on the clock. Over Johnson. Rose can't connect. And Sacramento shooting a fantastic 57%. Johnson with it. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lewis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. you don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You've got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. And I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
McConnell passes to Glover. Over Richardson. The shot by Glover, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Reed. Shoots over Anderson. And Reed with a basket on the assist from McConnell. And the Kings lead by 16. 23 seconds left in the game. Now Garland. Anderson with a screen on McConnell. McConnell against Garland. Anderson with a screen on McConnell. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is...
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first free throw is good. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
It has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Kerr out there with Stockton. Then it's Williams. Then it's Perkins. And it's Vandeweghe in at the 3 spot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's on Nene. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
On the free throw, no good. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Shot clock at 6. Scott, the pass to Dunleavy. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Scott, good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside, Perkins. Wide open look. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kerr.
Such a nice, compact, repeatable motion there. Kerr is a true floor spacer offensively.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, and it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Here is Perkins. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Perkins. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Williams sets a screen for Stockton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Yao's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Dunleavy. High shot from 10 feet out. Dunleavy's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Here's Nene. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 12. Stockton looking around. Now the pass to Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe's got 4 points this quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Humphries checked in. Bagley dishes to Yao. Passes it to Dunleavy. Scott with the screen on Humphries. Outside, Scott for the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Perkins with a screen on Bagley. Pass to Perkins. No one near him. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Bagley the pass to Scott. Inside. Here's Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And we saw this in China. Now we're seeing it here. When Ning gets the ball around the basket, he is almost a lock to score.
Now here's Stockton. And there's the call on the net. That's his third foul of the game. Pack's checked in for Scott. McCray's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Humphries. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Yao. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. The Clippers third.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Humphries with it. Pass to Perkins. Over Yao. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 6 here in this quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer.
Drills it from outside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Stripped away. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Bagley with the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Bagley. 17-point lead, their biggest. Yao, an easy 2 points on the layup. Yao's got 6.
Like seeing Ning use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaged 21 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Now Humphries, and the pass to Vandeweghe. Will it go? That shot off. Good work defensively by Yao.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McCray passes to Vandeweghe. Can't connect from short range.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Bagley kicks to Dunleavy. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. McCray passes to Humphries. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pack passes to Campbell. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Scola out there with Antoine Carr. Then there's McCray, and it's Humphries in at the point. Here's McCray. Now here is Humphries. 6 on the shot clock. Carr the pass to Scola. Here's McCray. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 20. The feed now to Bagley. Can't cash in from close range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Carr, the pass to Humphries. Carr with the ball. Back to Humphries. Basket, good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here is Campbell. Tries it from 19, and good that time. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Carr. Campbell grabs the board. Clippers leading by 20. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Humphries. Offline with his 3. Here's Bagley. And Scola with the block. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Humphries. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Both teams will make substitutions. That's good from Humphries. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Now, here is Humphries. Going inside. Passes to Vandeweghe. The shot, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Outside Harper. Here's Scott. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Now, here's Stockton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
To the inside. Here's Scott. Rebounded by Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stockton with it. Carr with the screen on Bagley. Stockton the pass to Carr. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And the Clippers call time here. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Scott.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where anybody had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. Now Harper. Pass to Scott. Here's Dunleavy. 5 on the clock. Poke loose. Kerr outside. Puts one up from 19. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 8th assist in the game. Scott the pass to Yao. And Nene has it in the corner. Over Perkins. And the Clippers miss again. And so Stockton will bring it up for Cleveland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Perkins. Now against Williams. Kerr kicks to Perkins. Shot clock at 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Yao. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Kerr against Scott. Here's Vandeweghe. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Now, here's Harper. There's the pass to Nene. To the paint. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin
for Los Angeles.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Klein, guarded by Scola. Dishes it to Bagley. Into the lane. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And there it is for them.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Outside, Bagley. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
Brand passes to Williams. Outside Robinson. Here's Ellis. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Oh, back in the day, they used to call it drop three, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
On the floor for Brooklyn. And it's Brand in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Nets.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Fires it from 18. Here's the second effort. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. Robinson's got 18.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Down low. Here's Eaton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Elo. Sends it home from three-point land. Elo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Up until that shot, it felt like he had been pressing a bit. Maybe that calms him down, gets him into a groove.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
And he drops the first. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Marley. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's good. Ellis has got 7 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one's good. Here's Adams. Yet to see a basket. Outside Robinson. Pass to Williams. Here's Ellis. Beyond the arc. On target from range. He's got 10.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Miller's checked in for Ellis. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. 5th, Kristaps Porzingis.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Pass to Skiles. Here's Eaton. To the inside. Marley. Up and in on the layup. Marley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Adams. 8-point game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Marley. Williams defending. Marley, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's deflected. Knocked loose. Here's Skiles. He's got 10. Drills it from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Williams. Now Adams. 5 to shoot. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Eaton. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Williams passes to Brand. Basket's good. Brand's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
There's 1:47 left in the 3rd. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
minute 35 left in the third quarter. Pass to Teagle. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 20 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Ainge. The three ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Teagle. He's scoreless. Robinson passes to Teagle. Here's Miller. 5 on the clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Teagle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Brooklyn has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Miller. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The layup off target.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Can he count it? Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Down low. The jump hook goes back up. And Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And for the Nets, they've got Miller, and it's Jackson in at small forward. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Screen by Toscano Anderson. Pass to Ainge. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Foster. Out to the wing. Here's Miller. Teagle passes to Foster. And the shot's good. And the Nets lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Ainge. They set the pick. Fires the 3. They get it back. Conlon lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Miller. Off target from outside.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Pass to Conlon. Here's Ainge. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Miller. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's San Antonio now, off the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Williams in the post. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ellis. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And San Antonio again with a bucket. The Nets with a lead. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Adams a screen. Ellis passes to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Foster. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Foster's got 6 here in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Elo. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Ainge. Adams covering. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And the Nets call time here. The Nets making a change here. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 7. Outside, Williams. Outside Robinson. Back to Williams. Here's Ellis. A good-looking shot from the wing. Ellis has got 9 points here in the second half. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Porzingis. That's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Now Adams. Pass to Brand. Back to Adams. Now here's Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Tries the spin move. And he lobs it up top. Robinson with the block. Here's Ellis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. .33 left to play in the fourth quarter. San Antonio's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Skiles. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen from deep three-point land. San Antonio again missing. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nets.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Marley. Pass to Porzingis to get back on track. He drops it from range.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Now here's Adams. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Augustine passes to Maggette. Marion outside. They set the screen from 13. Good on the jump shot. Marion's got 14. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
They've got Marion, DJ Augustine out there with Marshall-Onis. Then it's Brooke Lopez, and it's Maggette in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Roberts. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Over Augustine. Shots good by Abdul Rauf.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Marion outside. Marshall-Onis kicks to Maggette. And it's all evened up. Maggette's got 5 points now this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Richmond. Maggette outside. The pass to Augustine. Pass to Marshall-Onis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Maggette. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Here's Marshall-Onis. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Bucks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Richmond against Marshall-Onis. Kicks it to Maggette. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Nice awareness that time by Maggette to get it away when his man was open.
Scott with the ball. He has 6. Richmond outside. A rebound by the Bucks. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
In addition to his athleticism, which he's known for, Maggette also has the ability to score in a number of ways.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
No good on the free throw. Gaddison, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the 76ers also making a change. Lyles checked in. And he sinks the second. Here is Richmond. He has 5. Pass to Winslow. He kicks to Scott. Lyles with the screen. Clock at 6. On the wing, Richmond. Covered by Maggette. Good work there as it goes. Richmond's got 7 now in this quarter. Bucks trail by 4. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. They set the pick. Here's Marion. He's off on that one. Nice D from Scott. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Marion. He's got 14. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Aguirre's checked in. Now here's Winslow. Files a screen on Marion. The kick out to Scott. 5 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Chalk up 2 there. Maggette's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Roberts dishes to Winslow. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Takes the 13-footer, and Lopez pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A shot by Marion, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside, Scott. on Merriam. Scott the pass to Lyons. Misses the three. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bucks trail by 6. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Hammonds is out there with Lyons. And it's Rush. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Osman in at the 2. Here's Murdoch. Passes to Aguirre. Williams against Lyons. Williams gets the bucket. Here's Osman. Outside, Scott. A pass to Rush. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Osman missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he banks in the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Osman. Here's Rush. Pass to Scott. Pass to Wiles. Hits it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Aguirre kicks to Williams. Passes it to Aguirre. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Scott. Now the pass to Osman. Lyles inside, working on Williams. Lyles no good. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Murdoch. Outside Williams. Now here is Aguirre. Guarded closely. Baseline jumper. Williams, that's good. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And the 76ers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Fires for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
He's off on the first.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
And he nails the third. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Winslow against Marion. There's the pick. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, Marion is an energizer. Constant energy and motion. Somebody who hits the glass with reckless abandon.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Wiles. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-ball is good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Winslow against Marshallonis. Now here's Winslow. Passes it to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Augustine looking around. The pass to Marshallonis from downtown. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Gaddison, and it's Maggette in for Aguirre. Roberts is checked in for Philadelphia. Richmond comes in for Justice Winslow. Here's Olajuwon. Dishes it to Richmond. To the middle. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Marshallonis. Abdul Rauf against Marion. No good from 18. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. Kicks to Richmond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back.
when the game gets tight.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Scott. Up again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great size and scoring ability. Hakeem, a tough assignment defensively. Drawing whistles, drawing fouls, nothing new for him.
And that one falls for Olajuwon.
What Hakeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talent.
Got a piece of it. 1:24 left in the game. Here's Abdul Rauf. Olajuwon inside, headed by Augustine. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Hakeem Olajuwon.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Now here is Augustine. Following the miss by Hakeem. Here's Lopez. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Richmond outside. Picked by Olajuwon. Releases. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Augustine against Scott. There's Lopez with the 3. Abdul Rauf with the rebound. And here is Scott. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is